this video, we are going to look at the two sample t-test. I'll be showing you two examples that will give you the confidence in using the two sample t-test to make your or to draw your conclusion. The first example is comparing two brands of compost. Two groups of seedlings were grown with different brands of compost, A and B. After a period of time, the height in centimeters of each seedling was measured. So we have the data for brand A and we have the data for brand B. The manufacturer of brand B guarantees it will improve the growth of seedlings more than brand A compost. This is the claim made by the manufacturer. This is what he says is true. Conduct a two sample t-test at a 5% significance level to determine whether the claim is valid. So that's the question. The first step is to state our hypothesis. So as you can see here, our null hypothesis would state that the means are equal. So HO equals mu1, the mean of sample 1, is equal to the mean of the sample 2, which states that brand B is no better than brand A. Our alternative hypothesis would state that H1 such that mu1 is less than mu2, which means brand B is better than brand A. The significance level is 0.05. This would normally be given in the examination. The significance level given to us is 0.05. If the p-value is less than 0.05, we have enough evidence to reject HO, that's your null hypothesis, in favor of H1 on a 5% level of significance. So let's look at the calculator and see how it helps us to find the value of P. I'm using the Casio FX 9860 GSD. I'll go to statistics. Under that, I'll have to type the data that is given to me for brand A and brand B. You can see here the data is given to me. I'm going to use this data. I'm going to use the data for brand A in list 1 and brand B in list 2. So I'll be typing the data now. You need to be careful when typing the data. Just ensure that you don't make mistakes. That's my brand A data. I'm going to list 2 and I'm going to type in the height of the seedlings after using brand B. The last one is 14.8. So this is the data that I've entered. The next step is to go to test, select T, and we'll select 2S. The data is list. Mu1 is less than mu2, as seen here in our alternative hypothesis. List 1 is list 1 and list 2 is list 2. That's fine. Now one thing which you have to be very careful about is about this pooled option. In a pool test, it is assumed that the variances of the two populations are the same. The samples are therefore combined or pooled to estimate this common variance when calculating t and the p-value. In IV, you are expected to assume equal variances and hence you must use the pooled two sample t-test. So we would keep this on. We have typed all the data into the calculator and the calculator has given me a value which is the p-value, and that will help us to make the decision. This is the p-value which is given to me, and if I take it to 3 significant figures, The p-value is 0.423. So as you can see here, if the p-value is less than 0.05, we have enough evidence to reject HO. That's what we have said in the beginning. But when we see our results of the p-value, the p-value is 0.423, which is greater than 0.05. If it is greater than the significant level, we can conclude that there is insufficient evidence to support the claim that brand B is better than brand A at 5% significance level. So this is our conclusion based on the p-value that we have got.